first.
When you called me, were you with her?
I just lost everything.
Tyler Perry's Sistas returns with an all-new season.
What are you doing here?
We love you.
I don't want to do this.
You know I still love you, right?
You make me feel so good.
I'm just gonna keep trying.
We're gonna talk to Andy and try to get custody.
I don't want us to be apart. We sisters, always.
Tyler Perry's Sistas.
Yo, what's good, everybody, and thank you for tuning in to another Tyler Perry Sistas review. I guess I'm going to call this Season 6 Trailer Breakdown. If this is your first time coming to my channel, welcome. If you are a returning family member, you already know what it is and what it always will be. Be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe if you choose to. If not, we just going to sit back, relax, and we going to get right into this thing. Let me start out by saying that the women of Sistas look absolutely breathtaking in this photo. Whoever was in charge or whoever was the visionary hit a home run with this photo shoot. It is such a gorgeous picture of them. I love the camaraderie. There's even a like behind the scenes with them getting everything together. I just love them together as Manon, KJ, Ebony, Crystal, and Novi, like outside of their characters. So it was very beautiful. But this is an amazing picture. So we're just gonna get right into this thing. We see Danny, Preston, and Mindy. We finally see Mindy. And so Danny is at a bar or a restaurant of some sort, and Preston is with Mindy, and Mindy looks well put together. She looks like, I love a little hairstyle. She looks like she's, dressed well. She looks nice. So Danny asked Preston, was he with Mindy when he called her? And I said, I think that's a legitimate question for her to ask. And I am so interested in what Mindy has to say about all of this, because she's sitting quite close to Preston as if he's her man. So I just want to know, like, what is her take on all of these, scandalous situations between Danny and Preston? Will they, won't they, up again, off again kind of situation. Definitely has piqued my curiosity. And then we see a short scene of Sabrina crying in front of Karen's shop while Calvin is comforting her. Karen tells, the crew that she lost everything because we know that Karen's shop is going to burn down or what have you. And it looks like she's surrounded by everyone who's important to her. Y'all, I about spit out my coffee when Andy opened that door and we saw Gary spread across that bed looking like he was a damn tropical island. I said, what is going on? Why is he looking like this? Why? I don't know. But I was like, what is going on? I can't stand Gary. Like, Gary is somebody I can't stand, but also sometimes when I see him, he does make the best out of the time that he's given on the show. But Gary just sparks a nerve. I'm like, I did not want to see him spread eagle like that. I just wasn't ready. I just wasn't. So Danny is asking the girls, what are they doing there at the bar? And Karen tells her that they love her. And I'm glad that they showed up for her. However, she did read them for utter and complete filth. And I still stand on the fact that Danny was wrong as hell for doing what she did, for saying what she said, because it was meant to, to hurt them or shame them or whatever the case may be. But I am glad, that they showed up. This season of Sistas, and I know I may be speaking nonsense, but I do hope this season we can see more compassion and empathy instead of an intentionality for them to be hurtful and cruel towards each other, because I think we have seen that enough. And to me, that type of dynamic within their friendship, that's hard to say, because y'all know how I feel about, are they friends and stuff like that. But I do hope there is a strong intentionality for us to see the other side, because them, saying hurtful things, them always being so flip to call each other out. Like, I get it, but it's played out too, and it really does not reflect sisterhood or friendship that the actors themselves talk about off screen. Like, they have a better dynamic off screen, of course, than the sisters represent to me on screen. And I really would love to see that bleed into the characters that they play. But it is Tyler Perry, so we really don't know if we're actually going to get that. Karen tells Aaron that she doesn't want to do this. And Aaron replies, "You know I still love you, right?" And I'm not sure if she's referring to him and her this or another this. But I need for Karen and Aaron to be like 702 and get it together. They just need to get it together. Because in the times that I feel like, okay, they're actually on the right path of building something or having something that is concrete, something always happen. And it's like, what is going on now? So like I said, I'm not sure what she means by I don't want to do this, but we gonna find out probably season 6, episode 20. Y'all know how this go. We ain't new to this rodeo. Andy tells Gary that he makes her feel so good. I said, wait. Why? Why we back here, y'all? Why we back here? Andy. Y'all know I gotta say it like that when I just can't understand where she coming from. Andy, this man has squeezed you 2 inches from death. He has played in your face several times. His ex-wife done pulled a gun out on you, tried to jump you, etc. And he makes you feel good? How? I'm strongly convinced that she's talking about sex, because in no other way, shape, or form does Gary bring any pleasure or goodness to this woman's life. So it has to be all sexual, because I just can't see it. I honestly just can't see it. And I just can't deal with the both of them having grits for brains. I just can't. I'm sick of them. So Zach and Fatima, they see little Michael outside playing, probably without any adult supervision. And Fatima brings up talking to Andy so that they could get custody. And I said, you know what? It's laughable, because Andy has been 3 different types of lawyers since this show has conceptualized. When we were first introduced to Andy, she was a divorce attorney. Later on down the line, dealing with Fatima and Zach, she became a damn criminal attorney. And now family law. I said, Fatima works at a law firm. Why is Andy the only form of representation she gets counsel from? I'm like, I can't. It's funny. It's hilarious to me, but I'm like, I just can't. So Sabrina tells the girls that she doesn't want them to be apart. I'm not really sure what she means by that. And then we hear Karen's voice as like a voiceover stating that they're sisters always. And like I said, I wasn't too sure what Sabrina is saying. Like, is somebody moving away? Is there a possibility for someone to relocate? I didn't understand what she meant when she said she didn't want them to be apart. And she could be talking about maybe a separation or a void within their sisterhood. So maybe, maybe this season we will get a chance to explore that, because the dynamics between the different individuals who make up the sisterhood, I think there's some unspoken hurt that exists between them. And until that really gets rectified, I think we're going to always see the repetitiveness in which Tyler brings to us about, we may see a few moments of them having a good time, and then the rest of the season, it's them, throwing cheap shots or low blows at each other. So I really hope we do get to see that. I did go onto TV Line, and they gave like a very brief description like of what each character is going to be dealing with, some sort. I think with Fatima, it stated that she was going to confront Zach about his reaction when he hears about what happened to Karen, and then he reassures her that that Fatima, like, you're the only person that I want. And I'm like, at this point in time, for those of us who watch the team, we know what's going on there. But it's like, at this point in time, to confront Zach about his response to finding out that, a woman that he was in love with or has feelings for was involved in a fire, I think that's legit. To me, it's the same way, I guess, she responded to when she found out Ian had cancer. You know what I'm saying? So I can't speak too much on that, because sometimes these things can be very misleading. So I'm not going to go too far into that. But I did want to bring that up because I thought it was a good point as to what Fatima and Zach look like they're going to be dealing with in season 6 when it comes to custody of Zach's son. I'm like, whatever happened between Zach and Karen is really not important with what it appears they're going to be dealing with this season. So y'all know how I feel about Sisters. The promos, the trailers are always better than the actual episodes. But I'm going in with a fresh perspective. Going in with a fresh perspective. I'm going to try to do some new things this season. I do have some videos that I do owe y'all. Again, just to be transparent, I had a death in the family and I have not been feeling the best physically. But I am going to have some videos come out this week. They're going to come out, but it's going to be slowly but surely. I haven't forgotten even the ones who have sent me talking points to make videos for. I do appreciate it. If I haven't responded to you, it's not because I don't want to. I just have not been feeling it. But I do feel a little bit better today. So hopefully I can get at least another video out later on this evening. I do appreciate you guys for being consistent with me and, staying around, listening to the videos, commenting, checking on me, up on me, all those things like that. I greatly appreciate it. So y'all know how it is. Until next time, y'all be safe out there, and I will holler at y'all later.